Hi YouTube, my name's Mark, and this is the maiden voyage of my new web blog video diary on YouTube about weight loss, getting back into shape, and really just fundamentally about reclaiming your life and self-transformation. I was inspired uh, largely by the weight loss community here on YouTube, and also two of the gurus here, Adam, A Life Less Boring, and Shanti, who's Auntie Shay. I've followed them for some time. If you haven't seen them, they're spectacular. But I was just blown away not only by the meaningful change they enacted in their own lives, and the way that they changed their bodies, which is spectacular. You're both beautiful, if you don't know. If you haven't been told enough. Um, but also just the capacity that they had to help others. Um, and I'm not entering into this with any real hopes of anyone watching me or subscribing or anything like that. This is for me. This is about accountability and staying honest. Um, but knowing that there are people that could watch that might gain some sort of, I don't know, support, or if I could help anyone either by providing a mirror for their own journey, or providing a support system, or if in somewhere in my ramblings I produce a shred of wisdom, or a piece of advice that they could use, then it would make putting it all out there worth it. And so I decided to give this a shot. Um, so I guess in keeping with the introduction, I should tell you guys a little bit about myself. Um, right now, I am a 23-year-old single gay man living in my parents' house for an indeterminate amount of time, uh, without a career and without a whole lot of direction, and I feel fat, and that is mostly the reason why I'm doing this. I mean, obviously, I'm not satisfied with my life as a whole, but I feel like um, really at the core of these things, self-esteem, feeling, feeling worthwhile and attractive, um, are necessities to having a happy life. If you don't, then they have this insidious way of spreading to the most far-off corners that really have nothing to do with it. And so I know that really getting myself and my body and my mindset back to a place where I can be happy with it is paramount to my overall happiness. And I guess the other thing I wanted to address in this post is, well, I want to show you guys my body. I'm a little embarrassed, but I'll try to do it as best as I can. We'll see what you guys can see here. So hair, definitely nothing too special. Um, the belly, and side profile, a little bit of a punch. Um, and I guess in showing my body, which is hard for me, really embarrassing for me to do. I guess it's. I thought one of the reasons I had doubts or bad feelings about doing this is, I feel like people might approach me and say, you're not that big. Um, you need to work on feeling okay with yourself. A lot of the people, a lot of the gurus especially, started from much heavier weights. Um, did did so for health reasons. What I'm doing it for is mostly aesthetics. I also don't want it to sound like I'm bragging, but I don't want people telling me that I have this skewed vision of myself, or that I'm sick, or that I'm doing something unhealthy by trying to lose weight. I know that my body mass index is not at a dangerous point at all. Right now, I stand at 5'7.5", maybe 5'8", and I just weighed myself before I did this. I'm 143 pounds, which is healthy. I know that I'm healthy, um, but I'm not happy with it, and I'm not looking to starve myself by any stretch, or get down to where I can see all my ribs. But my body is far from perfect, and it is causing me distress, and I want to try to fix it. I see the validity of people questioning why I'm doing this. I also know there are probably going to be people that come on this and do call me fat, um, or but to those out there that think otherwise, that I need to work on my own mental state and not my body. I'm aware of that as well. I know that that weight loss and things like that are very complicated. Um, you know, and I guess I really wanted to come out and say that no, I don't have high cholesterol, and I'm not at a point weight-wise where it's hindering me from living really the life that a lot of people that are on the weight loss community are just trying to get. People that are considering gastric bypass and things like that. But I feel like I still have a place on this community as someone that is trying to feel beautiful. You know. Um, so that said, um, I'm aware. I'm aware that I'm not dangerously overweight, and so maybe that undercuts my efficacy or my validity in some people. And I also know that I'm far from perfect. So I know that gives me a right to be part of the weight loss community. I'm trying to do this healthfully. I'm not going to be advocating any crash dieting or starvation, anything like that. Just um, or extreme calorie restriction, anything of that sort. My plan for this is to eat the way that we're taught to eat when we're little. You know, eat less fat and eat whole grain and eat lots of fruits and vegetables and exercise. Right now, I exercise, but I do not eat well at all. uh, and for a long time, my active lifestyle was enough to keep me happy. Um, but it's not, and it's time for me to shape up. And so, regardless of the way that my body looks to any of you, I'm going to be trying to do things. I'm trying to fix things. I still have lots of things to fix, and that's it. I hope you guys like the videos. Take care.